Karl Anthony Towns in front of him, and he could get by easily.
Is this the dagger?
Find a way to win the game. I mean, there's a lot of plays and possessions that happen throughout a game. Just staying smart, staying composed on all of them.
Describe just the impact.
Towns will jump it up with Duran. We're on 2008. Hardaway can't finish it. Duran the offensive rebound. Brunson, shovel, Bridges, fires. No good. Brunson picked up by the versatile defender Thompson. Brunson, fake, kick, nobody home. Cunningham crosses and scores 3 to open play. Pull-up jump, in B. Here in this opening quarter. To the rim, Bridges with the adjustment. The Villanova connection. The board triggers it. Cunningham race to the rim. He finishes. It's a great fit. The adjustment. The Villanova connection. 5. They led game 1 by as many as 9. And Shamet, Duran, Beasley, Schroeder, Holland, and Harris. No, Beasley.
Many years ago. They wore teal back then. I'm going to Google it.
Tippin doesn't go. Schroeder, no hesitation. Got a 3.
That defense to shift for the easy 2.
Cunningham from 3-point territory. The jumper, Brunson.
A lot of contact go on the dribbler. Cunningham drives, goes inside. Shot won't go. And a late.
And now Detroit gets back. Bullet feed, corner hard. He's got it, a 3. Shot clock is winding down. Cunningham trying to make it happen. Stumble, flip, foul with 1.3.
And of course, they cannot foul offense, or excuse me.
Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham, step back J is good. Hardaway pull up, short. Harris, feed it, on the side. Hardaway, Thompson, ball fake, hangs, rebound, foot 4. Duran trying to grab it, he saves. Hardaway can't hit the 3. Popped up in the air, no. Another chance, and it goes for Tobias. Leading at 64 to 53. Brunson put it up high. Right to Cunningham. That's saucy here in the 3rd quarter. And Anobi, the fake. Brunson shovels. Bridges, they need it. And Cunningham has been masterful. The drive, the banker go. Comes to the ball, trying to fend off Anunoby. And a Schroeder met by Brunson, double team. It leaves Harris open, who takes the bias. Brunson, feed it, Hart, jumper, shot clock is winding down. Schroeder, off the rim, backboard, and Brunson, back in, spin, off the... With this very loud Knick crowd at the Garden. Brunson, battling with Brunson, Thompson fades, short. Cunningham, Hart gets a piece, shovels corner, Harris can't hit the 3. And Hart's got the rebound. And Anobi and Cunningham go down. Foul is called. Cunningham swing. Schroeder off the rim, no. Winding down. Cunningham kick through the hands of Harris. They're going to run out of time. Shot clock violation. Schroeder bounces. Duran trying to attack. He put it down. Brunson drive. Dish. Hart's open. He throws it down. Tie game. Schroeder's jumper, kaboom!
Big time 3.
The Knicks racing up the floor. Brunson, great defense here by the Sixers. Brunson gets a prayer. 2-point game. Maxey hits the deck. Hart takes it from him. Shot clock is on. DiVincenzo, no. Hartenstein with an offensive rebound. Another chance here, DiVincenzo, he's got it! The Knicks have the lead!
Brunson for the tie, no good! Dish, Bridges for the tie! By 4, get it in. Brunson gets a clean look! Longest losing streak in NBA playoff history.
Cade Cunningham, 33 and 12, and most importantly,
it was what we came here for. So we approached it with a business-like mentality and learned from the 4th quarter.
Coach, can you look at the difference in rebounding and just ball movement? You only have 15 assists tonight.
Yeah, so the rebounding was problematic the whole night, so that's probably the difference in the game. you got to get stops. I thought we had some good looks at threes, and we didn't make. So trust the pass, and but we got to rebound.
Mikal had that open look to tie it up. Was that the as good a look you could hope for, and something she's probably just...
And again, the same thing. It's the right play. Make the right play. Shot it good. We didn't make it. As long as you shoot it good, and he works on it all the time, so it's a good shot when we missed.
How do you assess what you saw from Jalen tonight?
Yeah, it was same. Like he battled like crazy. There was a physicality that, like I want to take a look at the, obviously huge discrepancy in free throws. Huge. So I got to take a look at that. Right. So, I don't understand, how on one side, you talk about direct line drives, the guy's getting fouled and it's not being called. And look, I really don't give a crap how they call the game as long as it's consistent on both sides. So if Cunningham's driving and there's marginal contact and he's getting to the line, then Jalen deserves to be getting to the line. It's really that simple.
Tom, in terms of becoming a 48-minute team, playing the full 48 minutes, where do you guys need to go, or how can you guys get to the point where you're playing?
Well, the thing is, missed shots are part of the game, but the rebounding, we control that. That's your effort. That's all those things. So, if you're not shooting well, you got to do other things to help us win. So rebound the ball. So we know we got to rebound better.
Cat didn't get any shots in the fourth quarter. What do you make of that? And are there ways you feel like you guys can get him a little more involved in those situations?
Well, he's getting touches, but he's making the right play. If he's getting double teamed, I don't want him just shooting the ball over three people. That makes no sense to me.
What was Cade doing differently that allowed him to score so much today? And after you guys contained him pretty well in game one. Yeah, no, he's a great player. So got to the line a lot.
How exhausting is it for your ball club to play catch up the entire game, and how problematic is that?
Well,
Tom?
you have to win games different ways. Obviously, you'd rather play with the lead, but whatever you just got to find a way to win at the end.
Tom, you talked about the calls, but I think it was 14-2 in the first half free throws. Is that the biggest thing you saw?
Yeah, and we got two late that were, so, it is what it is.
We saw you guys kind of dominate after that 21-0 run last game. What was the difference this time that they were able to be so resilient?
Yeah, same thing. We made a comeback, and we had a good shot at the end, and it didn't go in. So, that's the way it goes sometimes. Make or miss league.
Just what's the message or the outlook going into Game 3 now?
Same thing. Each game is different. You have to reset. Whether you win or lose, you reset. Get ready for the next one. You got to understand what goes into winning. That's playoff basketball. It's it's going to be physical, and that's fine. And the rebounding we got to fix.
After kind of a quiet Game 1 shooter, 20 off the bench tonight, what was it giving you trouble with him tonight?
Well, I think anytime you put two on somebody, you got to make sure you're reacting out. And so I thought our turnovers hurt us in the first half. It was better in the second half, and we put them into the open floor.
We lose balls, so it was something that got us that, kind of run. We got those 50-50 balls, and we just didn't get that today. So put us in a tough spot. We fought back. We put ourselves in the game, gave ourselves a chance, took some good shots, trust, you trust everyone in the locker room to take those shots and make them. So, nothing to feel bad about getting those kind of shots.
Well, what do you, attribute the slow starts to? Obviously, you guys were fighting from behind today. Game 1, it was kind of a similar.
Yeah, it was a similar game, right? I mean, every day you're going to get a 21-0 run. So we can't be expecting stuff like that. You just can't expect to flip a switch and all of a sudden, we're the team that we work so hard all year to be. So we got to bring that kind of execution and discipline all game.